I think, was it, or something? Or whatever. Anyway, so Kane, who is a loyal employee of SEN, he tweeted something to the effect of, as a past fireman, I'm really concerned about this. Fair enough.
And there was a fire there.
Yeah.
Past fireman. I think you missed the punchline there. There was a fire in the building.
Oh, did I not say that?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay, good. Right.
He's under stress.
You know you're in trouble when he's picking you up. All right, so Tex fired back this tweet. You weren't there long enough to be a past fireman.
Oh, good art from Tex.
Good comeback.
That's okay.
That's good. And then, there we go.
There we go. Well, we've had our magnificent team here at Channel 9 pile through the data here, TJ, and we've come to one conclusion. The data's pointed this in one place, that Tex is only a hero on Twitter after he's played a good game at AFL level. And I want to show you the evidence, Damo. This is grand final, of course, the 30th of September 2017, the power stance. Tex's performance. Misses a couple of goals here, gets one kicked out of the full. So hang on, we're leading up to it, Bill. The evidence points only one way. So after this, Tex doesn't tweet for a month. He is missing. He is missing on social media for a whole month, but he's back. He comes back in round 2, 2018. He kicks 4 against Richmond, and we'll get the tweet up straight on Twitter after he kicks 4. Has another crack at me. He says that I put people to sleep. So he was up and about after he kicked 4.
Another good one by
But then we go to this year, when this happened during the West Coast Eagles game, where he didn't have a great night, had this incident we'd heard there. And what happened on his social media account, boys? He goes missing for a whole week, Tex. He's missing for a whole week. We can't find him online, but he's back, Tex. He's back. Tex is back because he was up and about against Garthwaite, against Richmond a few nights ago. He kicked 3 goals. We see this. Big contested mark against Richmond's VFL side, and was feeling good about himself, and didn't take him long. Straight after this game, he went to Twitter, he paid tribute to the Richmond boys for their class against Josh Jenkins, which was a good point from Tex. And then during the week followed it up with another shot at me. So the data points us into one conclusion, that Tex and his 95,000 Twitter followers can only expect some action online when he plays well, and good luck to him against Geelong. Is one of them.
Kane, mate, I've heard you're on the coast there fighting the fires. I'm part of the troop as well. I've heard feedback from some of the boys that you're not pulling weight. Your week has water, mate, and they need more water. I feel like we shouldn't be laughing at the firefighter situation. Clearly they're taking the mickey out of that a little bit. You can hear someone in the background who we had to beep it out there because he used a pretty strong word in the background. So what's the one thing, Hazy? You're a bit of a ratbag. You're a bit of a scallywag from way back. I can tell you've done some things with your siblings and your friends back in the day. If you're going to make a prank call, what's the number one rule?
Well, number one rule when you're calling your exes, you've always got to put, I'm just kidding, I used to do that. But back in the day when, yes, potentially you make a few prank calls, the number one thing, you go into the settings of your Nokia 5110 and you flick it over to private number, and then to follow it up when you're with your mate, you test it. You call him, you go, just let me know, is that coming up private number?
That is what you do.
All right, sweet. Now I'm going to call the coach and give him a spray.
That is what you do. Well, these clowns from Broken Hill, I can say pretty confidently that they're from Broken Hill, did not do that. And they left their mobile number in full display. Now, most people would let it go, have a bit of a laugh about that voicemail and let it go. Not me, though. So the first thing I did is I returned the call from a private number this time, put my phone on private, and rang this bloke back. Now,
did you get an answer?
I didn't get an answer, but what I did get was his voicemail.
With all his details.
So, remember, at this time, I've got no idea who these people are. I've got no idea who. It could have been anyone that could have. There's a lot of people that dislike me, could have left the voicemail. I've got no idea who they are. Anyway, it goes through to his voicemail. It says, "G'day," something like the lines of, "G'day, it's Matt Garrick here. Please leave your name and your number." I thought, oh, there's one clue. There was another missed call that I had from another bloke by the name of Blake. And it also went through to his voicemail. It said, "G'day, you've called Blake. Leave a message." So I've got 2 names now. I've got Matt Garrick, I've got Blake. So what do? I put in Matt Garrick on Instagram. And his Instagram profile comes up.
I look at his Instagram story and I see that on New Year's Eve, Matt Garrick is hanging out with Taylor Walker and a bloke called Blake. And I'm starting to put the dots together, Hazy.
What are you insinuating?
I'm putting the dots together that Matt Garrick is, in fact, on further evidence, a very, very good mate of Taylor Walker. And by chance, the voice that you hear in the background, which we've had to beep out, is, in fact, the former skipper of the Adelaide Football Club, Taylor Walker.